Thanks for stopping by GF Explorers today. I'm Rich.
And I'm Victoria, and today I'm going to show you how to make the two most essential seafood sauces, cocktail and tartar. And these aren't going to be just any sauces. They're going to have so much depth of flavor, you're going to ask yourself why you didn't make them before instead of buying the bottles from the store.
And when I thought about making something to taste the sauces, because of course you got to taste the sauces, I wanted something quick and easy that you can make during the week. So I'm going to make my quick and easy grilled shrimp. Oh. So can I get started with that?
Yeah, you go.
I got to get on the grill and you can show people how to make the sauces.
Okay, you go. I got this.
Perfect. Okay, well, I've got 1 pound of red Argentinian shrimp. Now you can use your favorite shrimp. I love the red Argentinian shrimp because it's got this buttery, almost lobster taste to it. One thing you want to do, defrost it, rinse it off really good, and then dry it off as much as possible. Every frozen shrimp has a lot of moisture in it, so once you defrost it, wrap it in paper towel, give it a good squeeze, get as much moisture as you can off of the shrimp. Now this is really, really simple. All I'm gonna do is put some olive oil on here.
And those came peeled into veins. You didn't have to do that, right?
Good question. I get peeled into vein shrimp because I don't want to go through the process, especially during the week after I've been working. I just want to get these on the grill and go. So these are peeled into vein. You can get the shrimp in the shell and peel them yourself if you want. So I just get the olive oil on there. My trusty Old Bay seasoning. I love Old Bay for fish, seafood.
Which is gluten-free, by the way.
Which is gluten-free. I'm going to give this a nice shake. Mix it in. Hit it with a little more of the Old Bay. Put this to the side. Next, I'm going to get my trusty grill pan, and if you don't have a grill pan, you should definitely have one of these. Not only can you do small items that'll fall through your grates, shrimp, scallops, things like that, but you can also do veggies and potatoes.
Okay, the two essential seafood sauces, cocktail and tartar. So I'm sure you're asking, well, you know, they sell cocktail and tartar in the store, just buy it there. And I'm like, well, when you're gluten and dairy free, you have to read every single label. And what I discovered in reading those labels, yeah, there were some, they're mostly gluten and dairy free, but they have all these ingredients that I don't feel belong in cocktail or tartar sauce, like xanthan gum and a preservative here and a coloring there. So I started making my own, which I make just about every single sauce except for ketchup, which I'm going to do that sometime soon. So we're going to get started with the easiest, the cocktail sauce. I've got ketchup in my bowl already, and it's really just a few ingredients. I have some chili garlic sauce I'm going to put in. It gives it a little bit of some heat. I don't like a lot of heat in my food, but this is going to give just enough to make it interesting. Worcestershire sauce, and the star ingredient, horseradish, prepared horseradish, which I will say it's difficult to find just horseradish and maybe salt and horseradish and vinegar. I usually go to the kosher section of the grocery store and I find it there. Many of the prepared horseradishes have a lot of different ingredients that are not needed. I love horseradish. I put a lot in mine. So when you read the recipe, if you decide you don't want as much, go ahead and put less or put more. And by the way, a link to this recipe is in the description below. And then a little bit of lemon juice is kind of the last thing I'm going to add. And then I'm going to mix this up. I can smell that delicious horseradish flavor with the lemon. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm going to go in for a taste. I think this is going to be perfect. Oh, that is really, really good. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper, not much pepper. We've got the chili garlic sauce in there. Let's give it a little flavor. Let's try it again. Oh, I love that horseradish flavor. Okay, that is amazing. That is good. That is done.
Okay guys, we're out at the grill and it's pretty windy today, so hopefully the microphone isn't picking up too much of the wind noise, but I've got my grill heated. I've got my shrimp that's been sitting with the Old Bay and the olive oil. I'm going to put this right on the hottest part of my grill, which is right dead center in the front. And we're going to let this go for about 3 minutes and check it out. We don't want these to be really overcooked. We want just as soon as they start to curl, we're going to pull them off the grill. And these shrimp can be served both hot or cold as a dinner entree or cold as an appetizer. They'll work either way. All right, it's been about 2.5 minutes or so. You can see our shrimp is sizzling in our grill basket. I'm gonna go ahead and mix these up. You can see where the shrimp are starting to turn color, and we want them to turn from this opaque to this nice white color. So we'll mix these up, spread them out as much as possible. That looks great, and we're gonna let these guys go for about another 2 minutes and then check them again.
We are going to move on to our next sauce, which is tartar sauce. I have mayonnaise in the bowl, and there's a lot of ingredients here, I'm not gonna lie, but the layers of flavor you're gonna get with this, once you try this, I swear you're never going back to store-bought tartar sauce. And I mean, it's mayonnaise based, of course it's gonna be amazing, but when you see everything that goes in here, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I gotta eat this. Okay, so you probably are familiar with tartar sauce that it has some chopped up pickles. I like to do half dill and half sweet pickles. So I've got each in a bowl. And capers adds a little bit more depth of flavor, and I've chopped these capers instead of putting them in whole. I have a shallot, dried tarragon, Worcestershire sauce, an ingredient in almost all of my sauces, a little bit of lemon juice. I'm sorry, I said that was dried tarragon. That was fresh parsley. This is the dried tarragon. Last but not least, we have Dijon mustard. Okay, we're gonna give this a mix. This is a very, like I said, very flavorful, kind of got an herbaceous flavor to it, but it also has that traditional tartar sauce flavor because we've got the pickles in there and the lemon juice. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Grab a spoon. Let's taste before we salt and pepper. Oh, before it even melts together in the refrigerator or has any salt and pepper, it is just, oh, delicious. I like putting the two pickles in there because I always feel that some tartar sauce can be way too sweet. And so it's kind of the yin and yang. It's like we got a little dill, we got a little sweet. So we end up right in the middle where everything is just perfect. Okay, we're gonna mix this up again. Take another bite. Okay, I'm gonna go for more, yeah. Oh my God, it is so good. I cannot wait to get my shrimp in these two sauces. So hopefully the shrimp will be done soon and then we can eat. All right, let's have another look at our shrimp. Oh yeah, look at that. We're starting to curl and we're starting to go from opaque to that lovely color. And I would say about another 2 minutes and these guys will be ready to taste test. All right, let's have one final look at our shrimp. I have a feeling they are gonna be done and delicious. Oh yeah, look at that. Give these a quick mix. Those look great, nice and curled, good color on them. Most of the opaqueness is gone. And I'm gonna call these done. So we'll turn off our grill. Grab our hot pads. And let's head back inside. And we're back. I'm so excited. Total time was about 6 minutes. Your grill may vary. Now what we want to do, we've got them in our grill basket. Let's hit them with a little bit of fresh lemon juice. And Victoria was nice enough to chop up some parsley here. We're going to mix this up just a little bit. My grill pan is still pretty hot, so I'm going to grab my hot pad, bring this right over here, and we're going to plate these up right in between your two sauces. Do we have to share equal amounts for each, or I've counted them ahead of time. I can't get more? We always fight about shrimp. Not fight. Fight's not the right word. We have to divvy up shrimp and sushi because I'm
equal portions.
In equal portions because I may have a tendency to eat more than I should.
All right, so we've got everything plated up. Victoria's going to drop a little bit more parsley on there, which you can never have too much parsley.
No, there. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Now, if you guys have been watching our channel, you know that we love to pair wines with our creations. And I would almost consider this like a sit on the porch in the evening. Mm-hmm. Appetizer is kind of what we've created here with the two separate sauces. So what I did was I paired what I'd like to call a porch pounder rosé. It's one of those wines you can sit on a hot day on the porch. and drink. And you guys know, if you've watched us before, we love Trader Joe's wines. So what we picked today was an Emma Reichart Pinot Noir Rosé. It's from Germany. It's inexpensive. Again, you don't have to spend a lot of money on a good wine. $5.99 a bottle, I think, is what we ended up paying for this. Your Trader Joe's in your area may vary on that price, and the selection may vary as well. But if you can find Emma Reichart Pinot Noir Rosé, give it a try at $5.99. You're not going to go wrong.
Okay.
So before we dig into this,
Cheers.
Let's give this a try.
Oh, that's delicious as always.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons I like this one is it's very dry. It's not overly sweet, so it pairs really well with food.
Exactly, that's what I love
I think the
about it.
sweeter the rosé, the more you just kind of want to drink it on your own. But the drier ones pair really well with food. So are we just digging in with our?
Well, I just would like to state in advance that it's just you and I eating, so we can double dip.
So we're double dipping.
If you're okay with that.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're
Double
just-
dipping is allowed.
And we're just digging in with
We
our
are
fingers.
digging in.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going for the cocktail first.
And I'm trying the tartar first.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
The roasted flavor from the grill with the Old Bay, and then the tanginess and all that lovely horseradish in the cocktail sauce. That is such a great bite. Okay, I'm going to go in for the tartar.
So while you're trying it, I'll tell you what I thought of the tartar. There's a lot of flavor going on in there compared to a regular tartar sauce. It's very herbaceous. So that is definitely an over-the-top, next-level tartar sauce.
It definitely is, and I will agree with that. I love it so much. I taste both of the pickles, the tarragon, the mustard, every flavor in there I taste in a great harmonious bite. But you know what my favorite thing to do is? And I might infiltrate.
You're going to mix the two.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do so I don't mess it up? Here we go. Yes, this is my favorite way to eat it. You get a little bit of this, and then you get a little bit of this.
You're going to run out of tasting spoons.
I know, I am. Okay, so there we go. That is, to me, the perfect shrimp bite. Oh, yeah. Oh.
So I'm going to jump in here and kind of taste the shrimp kind of on its own. So one of the things, the sauces are both great. What's really great about that shrimp is it's so simple. Olive oil,
Yeah.
Old Bay, 6 minutes on the grill, you're eating shrimp.
I mean, would it take 10 minutes total time? If you
Yeah.
start the grill as soon as you start putting the seasoning on the shrimp, the grill is ready, you go, you do. The tartar sauce and the cocktail, at least the cocktail. Cocktail is much easier than the tartar, which isn't difficult. I mean, it take you, 5 minutes to whip up. You can have a nice appetizer, or we've been known to eat this for dinner. So, I mean, this is our entire dinner.
I think we need to head to the porch.
Yeah, we definitely do. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And please remember to like this video, subscribe, enable notifications, and also all these recipes there'll be a link in the description below. And Rich, I just had this thought. These two sauces would go amazing with fried shrimp.
Fried shrimp. There's an idea for another recipe. You know what my thought was?
What?
Gluten-free, beer-battered fish and chips.
Holiday beer?
Holiday beer
my
with
God.
that tartar sauce. So guys, definitely hit that notification bell because you want to be alerted when that video comes out.
Yes, and I think it's going to be coming probably in the next month or two because that sounds way too good to put off, for sure.
And until next time, guys, happy eating and cheers.
Cheers. And last but not least, we have some Dijon. Whoops, don't do that. Drop the spoon.